Yo, this is day 2, and we at Shop Talks right now at the Impressions Expo. A-Dub is actually speaking. Let's see what he got to say. YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. This is part 2, or should I say day 2, at the Impressions Expo Center in Long Beach, California. Now, Omni Prince is inside. I saw them yesterday. I didn't get to quite speak with them. I'm going back to speak with them. Econo Transfers is here. Heat Transfer Warehouse is here, as well as a lot of other vendors. So if you're looking to rub elbows with some of the up and coming or some of the people that create some of the products that you use, this is a spot to definitely be at. Welcome to Long Beach. The ISS Impressions Expo show has been going for, heck, I don't know, longer than me. I know when I first got into the industry, I started hearing and seeing it on YouTube and will regularly watch the videos. I believe I started catching them around 2017 and watching ones from previous years, but I'm not exactly too sure on when they started. But this is part 2. We're going to walk around and see what's going on. Y'all tap in. Subscribe. I make videos like this all the time. When I had walked in for the second day, A-Dub was speaking when I first got in there, and he was dropping some gems on, the screen printing business and how to be respected and his ups and downs with the overall trade. So we was listening to him for a while before we got to walking around. Salute to A-Dub.
A lot of printing shops that I find, like I work with a guy, and I've tried the screen printing. Guys, screen printers are to be respected at all times. Screen printers are to be respected at all times. The money and skill that goes into that specific garment, screen printers. So, yeah, there's some people generally enjoy. How much are the pages? I just been to a shop and I see the amount of work and the equipment and how much it costs. And I'm like, I'll pass. This so much you can't take the work.
Where we see screen printers are to be respected all the time.
And, you know what I mean? But, I offer screen printing services and I don't do screen printing. I don't know how to. I tried to burn a screen. I bought what was it? It had 2 platinums on it. It didn't work out. I could never burn a screen. I couldn't figure it out. And breaking down the files, there's a lot involved. So it's not something I find good. But some screen printers generally enjoy what they do. It's like an art form to them. So they just want to do that.
It's just an art form. It's not a good business. Other questions? All right, so the question is, thread tension was mentioned. There's some equipment that has auto tensioning. Is that a good way to go? Because that's an expensive option.
Well, it depends. I like to, yes and no. It's good to understand how to adjust your tension on your own. You need to understand it before you can appreciate it, right? So if you just go ahead and buy that auto tension machine, right? And that's the only thing you've ever worked with, then you can't have those conversations to other people that are getting in about tension because you don't understand tension. And you can't, like myself, bargain shop and go on a used website and buy a machine for half the price because it doesn't have an auto tensioner system. So it's always good to understand the intricacies of what you're doing before you take that leap and buy something that cuts your work time in half or different variables in half. So it's yes and no. It's how much discretionary income do you have? What do you want to start off? What do you want to get into? I like to understand the gear because this stuff is expensive. It's expensive, so you want to understand what to do if something goes wrong, right? You want to understand might be able to call the company and say, hey, I think the auto tension system is off. You wouldn't know that, right, if you just bought the machine. So I would say...
I was gonna
Now, you just seen a little bit of shop talk with A-Dub and a master screen printer over there. He had mentioned a real important gem. All screen printers is to be respected. You should know this already. We're getting ready to walk around and see what we all can find. Come on. Yeah, Superstore. Look at that machine over there. It's huge. There's no rhyme or reason. We just going how we going to get through, because it's a lot to cover. We're gonna cover it. Look at the detail. It's awesome. Got Pima apparel. Live demonstration actually of the DTS. And they're actually pressing right now. When asked what did I see most often at the ISS show this year, it was a lot on direct to film and direct to garment. I think that easily ran the show. It was everywhere I turned. What up, y'all?
What's up? So we here with A-Dub right now, man. A-Dub, I want to ask you, so the impression show, what do you think is the importance of having these shows?
I think getting out here and meeting some of the influencers and being around like-minded individuals and seeing some of the gear that you're interested in can definitely keep you motivated to keep doing things, do the things that you want to do, as well as get exposure to some things that you might not be aware of in the industry. So it's definitely good to get out here so you can see the stuff, so you can kind of recharge your battery, so when you get home, you're ready to go after seeing everybody doing their thing, all these different companies.
Yo, y'all, to check out that full interview, you have to head over to 12 Gone Apparel on his YouTube channel. He is now airing it. He has pieces of the interviews, and if you want to check it out, go subscribe, like, comment. You know I couldn't go much further without mentioning my brother Seek. Now, this is the first time we got to actually meet each other in person, and real solid dude, real solid individual. What he's went through this past year and how he's persevered and got to the next level and stayed consistent. All I can say is I'm proud of him. And to meet him in person was well overdue. So, we kicked it. We covered some of the show, and the meeting was something you get when you meet a family member. Omnipress. Most definitely.
A lot sleeker, a lot way better quality.
So one of the things I wanted to check out when I was at the Long Beach Impression Show was Omniprints. They have been one of the manufacturers I've been following for years. They've been leading the game in the DTF, and I've been intrigued in some of the systems that they've been dropping and how the direct-to-garment business goes with Omniprints. As you just seen, that was the Cheetah. That's a new, faster, slimmer line of their other DTG machinery. Go check them out at omniprints.com and see what I'm talking about. It was definitely worth the visit, and it was definitely something I was looking forward to doing when coming to the show, and I'm glad I got to check that out. So for the last year, I've been using this blank clothing manufacturer that was introduced to me through Stan Banks, and at first I was a little bit skeptical, but I went ahead and placed the order. And upon receiving this order, I had received some of the best, softest feeling hoodies that I felt in a while, since I've been in it for a little bit. Not only was it the best, it was when I went to wash it, there was no color loss. And I also like that the way that it accented the actual print that you were doing, whether it was vinyl or super color or whatever method that you may have chose. And I could say honestly, it was a great decision, great review, and I've been rocking them ever since. And to be able to stop by their booth at the Impression Show in Long Beach was definitely something I was looking forward to. They dropped the Unbranded by Stan Banks. Also, they got a wide variety of different colors to accent and make your clothing brand or your customization business stand out from the rest. As you can see, the tie-dye is almost perfect on every one, and I don't know how they could capture that. That seems like it would be hard to do, but it's really not a misstep on that. I really like that. The joggers. Now, the joggers, they fit a little bit tight. They're tight fitting, but it ain't too much of a complaint. Right there is a new sweatsuit about to drop. Y'all hear more about it here in the future, as we're going to probably cover it on Squad Creative Podcast. By the way, if you haven't, head over to Squad Creative Podcast and check out all the superstars that stop by and drop gems on us on the regular. We have the show 2 to 3 times a week. Trust me, there's gems in there. But back to Circle Clothing, yeah. So they have like ash, like I said, the tie-dye line, solid colors. Really, head over to circleclothing.com. Check them out. Browse around. Pretty sure you'll find something you'll like. There's so many flavors, so many colors. From the acid wash, which we're about to look at right now, which is like black/gray, and it gets better with every wash, so you don't have to worry about it looking crazy. I mean, it's really soft though. Once again, head on over to Circle Clothing, check them out, enhance your brand, make your brand stand out. Tell him that Mike sent you. Mike T sent us. Oh yeah. You want to see a little deal? Check this deal out. Shop now and get 22% discount off. Better freeze the frame. CircleClothing.com.
So yeah, you are gonna press it for then 8 seconds. 8 seconds? Yes, sir.
Watch it come to life.
And it doesn't need a. Oh, actually, no. This is a vinyl.
You can peel it right off.
I'll take that for you.
The rise. It's the best puff in the industry.
That feel really good.
These is actually the flavors right here. You guys can see it. We're at Econo Transfers. Ooh. Awesome. You checking the flame?
All right, awesome. Hey, and listen, did he give you one of these?
No.
So take that. It's got a QR code on there. It'll give you settings as far as pressing and cutting. Okay. So it'll tell you times, temps, peels, pressures, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool.
All right. If you guys have any questions, just reach out. We'll be happy to help.
All right, thank you.
Show all of that process, and then you get to talk to people through your stories. Like I said earlier, hey, I'm working on your job, Alan, man. It's gonna be done today. You can come pick it up in 2 hours, and if it's not done in 2 hours, I'm gonna give you 10% off, right? Like create that type of consistency and the hype, and then your posts live forever, right? I know I said after a week it dies because it does, but it's a part of your post count, which, you know, if you got a lot of stuff, you know, kids today, they don't even have like, they want like 9 posts or 8 posts, their pages are empty, but through that post number, regardless of this, the follower count, they know that you're consistent. That's where your consistency shows up to anybody who's watching. So, you know, I say if you're on social, you should try to do it all on the platform that you pick. Again, you know, Reels, TikToks, Shorts, it's all the same thing. You think I'm gonna go out and do this 3 times? I'm gonna go run out. I already had to run out my house 5 times to get the one shot. I think I'm gonna do it 15.
Your posts on your Instagram, they live forever. So if you want to get technical with it, try to have fun. I generally try to have fun with the platforms, but if you want to get technical with it, your posts should be the things that you want the audience to see the most, because that's going to be right on the front of your page, and people choose to scroll through your page. So think about what you want to live on your page forever, and what you want, how you want your business to be represented, because that's what's going to be there forever, right? Reels are what the platform at the time right now, Instagram wants you to use. So, and that's what Instagram is pushing forward. That's what the algorithm is putting in front of people more. So if you want to grow your audience faster on Instagram right now, do Reels. Stories go away after 24 hours. So maybe if you want your business to appear perfect, you can show your mistakes in your stories, because it's going to be gone in 24 hours, right? The people that are constantly on your page, they get to see that and they appreciate it, but it's going to be gone in 24 hours, so you don't have to embarrass yourself. The embarrassment's going to be gone in 24 hours, so you don't have to worry about it. So, different, you know, you can leverage that different ways.
I would just say, if you don't know what Reels or Stories is, don't worry about it. I'll go back to what Stan said and say, just start posting. But what I would say is, regarding the history of your post, like let's say for a dedicated Instagram for your shop, when clients check it out, they're definitely going to look through it, right? Like when you meet someone, you're going to go to their Instagram and see what they're about, and oh, they have a dog or a cat, or like they like to eat Italian food, I don't know. But like they're for your shop, it would, you know, along with those ideas of posting, you want to get some of your wins, some of your clients. Definitely if you have a big client, like when I talk about my old shop,
So this is the end of part 2. Stay tuned. Welcome to Long Beach 3. About to drop pretty soon. And some more clips, also videos. Head on over to Squad Creative Podcast, subscribe. Head over to 12 Gone Apparel, subscribe. Head over to my channel and subscribe, as well as the many influencers that you did see throughout the weekend. But until the next one, y'all, I'm out.